Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you two new kits that DiamondPress has brought to HSN for the March 3rd craft day. I feel like they're related, so just from the names of it. So I have the Grand Marquee large flower die kit, and then I have the OM, which is original machine, the Marquee Foliage die set, right? So flowers, foliage, let's check them out. So I will say that DiamondPress did send these items free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and the links I will have down in the description box, possibly embedded in the video here, just depends on how you're watching. The top of the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So I super appreciate that, and thank you so much for using them if you would like. I do try to keep them updated, especially with like the DiamondPress items or everything that's released, you know, because sometimes HSN releases things at different times. So you'll have a whole list or a list of items once you click on the little shopping icon or whatever it might be. Look how big this flower is. My goodness. I did not know what to expect because it was for the Grand Marquee. I'm like, well, it must be bigger than, you know, the 4 inches wide, and there are flowers here. So look at this. Oh my gosh. Let's check this out. So it looks like this one has 2 huge sets of dies for the Grand Marquee. Again, these will go through any machine that you have that cut thin metal dies, as long as they're big enough to accept the width of the item. I'm not talking about the thickness. They're all standard, you know, industry standard, like the same. So any machine you have will cut them. Any other dies you have can go into your Grand Marquee or into your Marquee, right? They're just interchangeable that way. This guy is, I would say, 5 1/4 inches on the smaller side, and about 5 1/2 this way. Okay, so you need something that has at least 5 1/4 opening, and then from there they get smaller, right? So it looks like these big flowers, and you have all these layers for it, right? You can just use these 3 or just these 2 or just these and pile them up on top of each other, right? This is the center, big leaves, and then this huge fern kind of leaf here. Really, really cool. It is almost 6 inches long as far as the die itself. So, I mean, I can imagine making like banners or like, you know, bunting type of things with these big flowers out of tissue. That'd be really fun. I mean, these are huge. So there you go. Oh, I will tell you the smallest size just so you have that. It says to cut 3 of the middle, and then you have these pieces. And then to kind of shape them, of course, you may give them a little curl with your pencil or something, and then you adhere them all together. There you go. And then if you stack up the centers, you know, offset, so it looks really nice and full, you have this huge, beautiful flower. For me, that seems like home decorating, you know, like something like that, because it's really big. Or put it on top of a gift box, right? So the size of the smallest flower is just about 1 1/2 inches, okay? This one's about 2 inches. I'm looking at the metal of it, so almost 3 inches on that one, and this one is about 4 1/4, okay? Really big, beautiful flowers. Then over here we have foliage, so let's check this out. So this does come with a folder for the Marquee. So if you have a Marquee, this is great. You know, you have a refill. If you have the Grand Marquee, you're going to use this with the teal adapter. If you have any other machine, you don't need this. You're just going to be running through your dies, however the sandwich, you know, whatever the sandwich is for that particular machine, right? So there you go. In a previous video, I showed you guys how to use this as a stamp positioner, because other friends here have told me, you know, I use it as a stamp positioner. So I was like, okay, let me try it out. And it worked really well. So something to think about. Today we have all dies, so I won't need that function. So we have all these beautiful foliage pieces. I mean, I love sprigs. I love a good fern. I mean, you have like little berry kind of things. Some of them are like skeleton looking, right? Where it has like this kind of, you know, like the outline. Some of them are completely full. Different types of foliage. Of course, really, really beautiful designs. I love this. This is like right up my alley. This is the kind of thing I really, really love to have. So let's see. I have my windows open. You might hear birds chirping because it's 90 degrees today. Yeah. Just the end of February, and you know, I opened the windows, I heard birds already, and I'm like, this is crazy. 4 1/4, I would say, on that guy, and the width is almost 3 inches. And I mean, everything else is a bit smaller than that, right? And different sizing. So you definitely can mix and match and have a lot of fun with this. 3 and almost 3/8 on that one. Just to give you an idea, you know, this leaf is a little less than 2 inches. Sorry. Just about 3 and 3/8 on that one. So yeah, this is good. I'm glad I opened these together because what I think I'll do is make a little flower from this. I'll make some foliage from this, and we'll make something beautiful. So let me grab some cardstock, card base, you know, maybe some pattern paper. I don't know about what I'll be doing as far as the background yet, and I will be right back. Guys, actually, I'm going to grab, oh, I grabbed 2, a card base from my Cards in a Pinch here set. Did I say that right? Cards in a Pinch, yes. And I'm gonna pick a background that's kind of, I'm gonna go with this one. Why not? Okay. And I think that's it for now. I will grab some other paper for my flowers and things, and I will be right back. Actually, as I was putting this up, I saw this and I thought, you know what? Maybe we'll use this too. Okay, so I have a couple things from there. So I am going to start with this card base, and I'm just grabbing colors from my stash. Maybe I should have gone with a little more olive. I'm gonna see if I have something a little more olive to go with that, right? So I might put this to the side. But as far as the flower, I was thinking about making this small, so but you know, I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna run it through a couple times, maybe 3 times, just to get a full flower. And then my little center. So I'm gonna take this for the center and run that through something, a color that coordinates with what I have going on here. I was actually debating using this. I might not even use it. You know what? I might not. Let's not use it. I think what I'm gonna do is put like a big gem in the middle there, something like that. So I'll run this through 3 times. And then I'm gonna get some foliage from this other set. And maybe some leaves or just like this kind of thing. I love this kind of thing. So run a couple of these through. Let's see, what else do we have here? Maybe this one, maybe some gold or some other color, right? Maybe it's this one. Okay, so I'll just run through a couple different foliage pieces and I will be right back. Okay, guys. So I think that's what I'll use for this. If I want to fill in a little more, I can do that too. How pretty. A couple different greens. When I went to look for an olive green, I saw this kind of sagey color. I thought that was pretty, so let's go with that. All right, let's glue these guys down. And again, just colors that are unexpected with the gray and like purple. I think they go really well. So this guy. And again, you can trim things down just because it comes in a kit. It's like this, you know, I like my little border. I could have trimmed this down. That'd be fine. This piece goes all the way up to the top though, so you probably have to trim this too. So maybe you stick them together and then trim them down at the same time. Put this guy here. All right, and then our flowers, what they're showing you there is like if you want to take, you know, a pencil, maybe just, like this is my scoring tool here, bone folder. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that with all of these and I'll be right back. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick these together in a way that they're like offset, so, you know, I know it's gonna cover up quite a bit, but what happens is it gives it just height and dimension, okay? So even if you're not seeing all of them, it'll look really nice. So I did 3 layers. And just this last one here. And maybe I'll trim this a little bit more. There we go. And while it's in your hand, you can also kind of push it down and that'll bring the petals up. So you saw how it kind of just bloomed from doing that. I'm gonna hold this for a little bit longer before I do that, but just holding it for a little bit. And then maybe not my finger, but maybe I push it down with this and then pushes everything up. Cute. Okay. So something like that. Maybe this little guy here. That little guy's the same. Actually, I mean, we can have them both curving out. Maybe put this one up here. Right? That's pretty. So I think I'll do something like that. So So they do have them curving one way and the other, but there aren't pairs. So if you like the one, you know, maybe pick a different design to curve the other way. Cool. You can definitely put dimensionals under the little leaves to pop them up a little bit, or don't glue them down. That's another thing I do. I just kind of put the smallest amount of glue or none at all, and it'll just have a little more dimension that way. Something like that. This is like here. Okay. I'll hold these down. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and hold this one down while I'm at it. Alright, I'll be right back. Guys, I was like, well, I need a sentiment, so I went back to the card kit, and there are so many that just work. I mean, like, this looks great with that gray, and it would be in here somewhere. I mean, even one that's a little bit bigger like this, if I had planned it, I would have put the leaves like somewhere else, right? Or like a little off to the side or above this, right? So they come up over that. And I'm kind of liking this one. I know it's bigger and it's just different, and it's a lot of the same kind of color like this, and I think that just pulls everything together. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add that guy in there. Just a note to remind you that you are loved, and I love this for every day, all the time, so have a card ready to go. Sorry, I was just trying to get rid of some of the glue that was on the edge there. So maybe I bring that here. And then I just need a little center or something. I can do a jewel, I can do a pearl. Let me see here. Oh my gosh. These are always right behind me, but for some reason that one was getting caught. This thing over here. I just saw this black one peeking out, and I thought, you know what? Maybe we do a black center. Because of the gray and things in the background, I think that'd be nice. We have that, and use our little tool. Pick one of these guys up. Oh, I already have one stuck to my finger. I was wondering where that one went. There was one right there that was missing. I'm just gonna pop this guy in here. Oh, you know what? It's kind of a big center. I mean, we could also line it around with little smaller ones, right? That might look cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to just get these guys and line around this very center. Turn that over. There we go. I'm just gonna pop a whole bunch of them around the center. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so it's taking about 9, and I'm not really pushing them down quite yet until I know that everything's looks pretty even all around. Yeah, it took 9 of them, so now I'll push them down. Look at that. Never done that before. That looks really cute. Okay, so it was that larger one. If you have any of these, you know, in your stash, these die press ones, it was a larger guy, and then it takes 9 of the smaller ones to go around the edge of that and make it look really awesome. I love that. All right, well, there it is, guys. You know, foliage, again, those kind of dies, I mean, you can just use them on everything, right? They're really great fillers and just give you a little splash of something. Gold, right? Cut them out in gold or silver, all these beautiful colors that just kind of tuck them in and have a lot of fun with it. So thanks for watching, guys. I will have images coming up. I'll have the links again embedded in the video here down in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.